Hey guys, it's Kirby the Bookish Nurse. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a quick haul of the books that I got while I was on vacation. As some of y'all may have seen from last Sunday, my mom and me went to Myrtle Beach and had a great time. While I was there, we found this store called the Book Warehouse. This might or might not be a big chain. I don't know. I've never seen it, and the prices were phenomenal. I think I bought like 10 or 11-ish books while my mom sat looking bored next to the door. But that's okay, because they were all like super on sale. So, let me show you what I got. It is a bind up of the complete Edgar Allan Poe collection. And it's a special edition. And it's just beautiful. I'm just trying to show some of the like fancy things from it. It has impeccable foiling, beautiful color, beautiful edges, and it also has a fancy little bookmark. And I don't know, I always feel like I'm very scholarly when I have a book that came with a bookmark. So anyway, I'll be able to add this to my classics collection, which admittedly is not very big, but it's growing because of beautiful books like this. The next book I picked up was a paperback called The Great Unknowable End. I had not heard of this, but I thought it looked cool and it sounded cool. It's about a girl whose mom commits suicide and her brother runs off to join this local hippie commune. So she's left to take care of her little sister. And the other perspective is a boy who's grown up in the commune. And I think that he has some type of Tourette's or something. But everybody knows him. Everybody accepts him. It's fine. But then he gets denied a position within the community. And so he starts to feel some type of way. So he starts looking outside the commune for his place in the world. And whenever they meet, or shortly after they meet, this mist starts descending on the town. And then a big clock just appears above the town. Nobody knows why. Nobody knows where it's coming from. It's not being projected from anywhere. It just appears and it's counting down. Nobody knows what it's counting down to. So I think that's going to be super interesting. It sounds really unique. I haven't read anything like that I can think of right now. The next one that I got, I actually think that this is part 2. But Sea Witch Rising. This is the origin story for Ursula. I was really on the fence. I don't have book 1, but I'm sure I can find it. I was really on the fence about reading this series because when it comes to water-based books, it's very, very hit or miss for me. And I don't know why. I don't have an aversion to water or mermaids or whatever, but it's very hit or miss. But it was, like I said, very, very cheap. So I picked it up, and I'll probably get the first one from my library. And hopefully I will like it enough to pick up the second one. I'm sure I will since I own it. But this next one that I got, I have heard everywhere for a very long time about this series. But I saw it, and there's no thingy on the cover. There's no paper thing. Dust jacket. There's no dust jacket. It's printed right on the book. And that's my weakness. I love whenever the images are printed on the book because I take them off to read them anyway. And at least 40% of the time, I lose them. So it's so nice to just have it printed on the book. I don't have to worry about taking it off. Anyway, the next one I have is Spin the Dawn. That light's really getting in my way. Alright, so Spin the Dawn is marketed as Mulan meets Project Runway. So the girl, I did not notice that there was a bird on the cover of this. I thought she had a wing. She does not. It's a bird. Anyway, so from what I understand, in this kingdom, the males compete to become the not seamstress. That's a lady. The seamer. I don't know what the seamstress, I guess. Anyway, the males of each family compete to become the tailor. The tailor for the royal class in this kingdom. And for some reason, the males in her family either can't do it, or they're too old, or they're not very good, or maybe they're dead. I have no idea what happened. But she enters in their place. Hence the Mulan reference. And I really don't know anything other than that. And I've heard really great things about it. So, we'll see. This next one I had never heard of. I've still never heard of. But it's called No Good Deed. And I think, how should I hold it like that? I think that this is some form of a Robin Hood type story. But just judging by this is another one that's printed on the book. Y'all, I got so excited whenever I seen so many that was just printed on the hardcover. That excites me. It doesn't take much. But judging by this here, it was like an excerpt from the book. It sounds like some type of Robin Hood retelling. But the tagline says, she wanted to be a winner, but she became a legend. First of all, I love that tagline. But I'm not sure how that fits in with the Robin Hood thing. Maybe I read this part wrong. I don't know. But we'll also see about this, and I haven't heard anybody talk about it. So who knows? Hopefully it'll be a new favorite. This next one, I believe, is a children's book, Furthermore, by Tahara Mafi. I haven't heard, I've heard a lot of people talk about this one, but I can't remember what they said about it. So hopefully they all said really good things, because I got it. But I got it because it's beautiful. And it kind of gave me like Alice in Wonderland type feel whenever I was looking at it. This one, sadly, does have a dust jacket, but I will forgive it. I will forgive it for being a normal book. And yeah, I don't really know anything about it except for that I love this cover. The next two that I got are, I don't know if it's a part of a series or if it's just a duology, but the first one is Shimmer and Burn by Mary Taranto. And the second one is Splendor and Spark, obviously by the same person. I've never heard of these either. I got a lot that I've never heard of, but they all sounded so good. Alright, so from what I understand, in this world, magic has kind of went away. But when it does come around, it's kind of like a drug. People get addicted to it. And this girl, for reasons that I don't know of, finds out how to get magic. Or maybe it's in her blood or something. And she ends up bargaining with the neighboring prince, I think it was. She ends up bargaining with somebody and basically being a magic dealer. And then having to run from the royal court. If I understood that correctly. That might be completely wrong. I'll let y'all know after I read them. But earlier this year I read, what was it, Glitter? Earlier this year I read Glitter, which was kind of similar to that. Sort of. But her magic wasn't really magic. It was like a apothecary type magic. But that was also like a drug, and people kept comparing it to Breaking Bad, which kind of, yeah. So I've discovered that I really kind of like the like drug lord stories, especially when they are pretty drug lords. New favorite genre. This next one is called The Marked Girl by Lindsay something. Klingel? By Lindsay Klingel. So this is a story about, oh, it's a debut. This is a story about a king or a prince in some other world that an evil sorcerer or an evil something broke into their kingdom, opened up a portal. Him and I think one of his friends jumped through, and he ended up in Los Angeles. And he needs to get back. So we have this very courtly, princely warrior guy, and probably another warrior, I don't know, another soldier or something, that meets up with this girl who works in special effects, who when they say something about a portal, she's like, yeah, that's not real. It was a movie. It wasn't real. And so they have to convince her that the portal was in fact real, and they need to get back to it. And she has to accept that that's real and help them get back to it. So I don't know if she's going to end up going with them and be a princess, or who knows. But it sounded really cool. Like, just the way that he described Los Angeles made me really happy. I leaped through a mystical portal and ended up here. This hell dimension, I'm told, is called Los Angeles. A place where I'm no one. A place where beasts run on four wheels. Like, I get it, my dude. That's kind of how it is everywhere if you're not a prince. And last but not least, I tore the sticker off and now there's a sticky spot. It drives me crazy. Sorry. Last but not least, Wicked Like Wildfire. I feel like I've heard of this one, but maybe I haven't. Don't know what it's about. The cover feels very buttery and I liked it, and it was very cheap, so I got it. It's described as lush, delicious, bewildering, and darkly magical, which honestly, that's everything I read. So, Wicked Like Wildfire sounded right up my alley, and I'll let y'all know when and if I ever get to it, because I'm creating quite the backlist. Oh, and I also bought, but I got it on Kindle, but it happened to be on sale while I was on vacation, so I guess that counts too. I got Spoiler Alert by someone, which is like a fan fiction rom-com. And something, The Bone Shard Daughter. This one I also know nothing about, much like everything else in this stack. But I've heard that the magic system is like unparalleled. And it's been a while since I've read some Sanderson, so I'm in the market for a new favorite magic system. So that's what we have there. That is, I'm not sure how many books, maybe 12, 13, 11, somewhere in that area. And that is my fall/birthday/vacation book haul. Thank you guys for watching. If y'all have read any of this, let me know how it is, because most of these I've never heard of or never seen anywhere. So if you've read them, let me know how they are so that I can see how to prioritize them on my TBR. So once again, thank y'all for watching. If you like this video and you want to see more content from me, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. I will see y'all soon with a new video. Bye.